Despite being eternally young, Cameron Diaz is stuck in the past. Can't help but wonder what precisely in the script, or the money, for Seth Gordon's action comedy Back in Action on Netflix persuaded Cameron Diaz, an A-list celebrity, to postpone what had become an 11-year big-screen retirement. Without a doubt, the screenplay lacks anything special, noteworthy, or captivating that would have immediately struck her as a project that needed to be produced. This is definitely not an Oscar fishing situation for the lady. A performer like Diaz has undoubtedly been presented with numerous chances to return to Hollywood in significant roles over the last 10.5 years, but she has turned them all down up to this point in order to play a role that is hardly different from the same type of broad, studio action comedy fare that she specialized in throughout the early 2000s, in Charlie's Angels and other films. She seems to be trying to behave as if nothing has happened in the last 20 years, and Back in Action takes a similar tack. It's an old-fashioned, unambitious, but technically sound action movie with good actors but not much to do. Back in Action feels particularly limited by budget, as if there was hardly enough money to make a film after dividing up funds among its well-known cast members, which also includes Jamie Foxx, Glenn Close, Kyle Chandler, and Andrew Scott. This kind of unambitious malaise and pedestrian workmanship seems to have become a common stumbling block for mid-budget streaming features of this kind. This lack of funding gives the sense that the film relies more heavily on intimate action sequences than the viewer would anticipate from a potential blockbuster concept starring Diaz and Fox. The money just isn't visible on the screen, despite its desire to seem costly and ostentatious. The opening 10 minutes have the closest thing to a really big action set piece, which is mostly achieved by gaudy computer graphics. This may be done to prevent viewers from feeling like they're being undercut later on.